Hello. Yes, this is a fake smile. Okay. Getting real with Hillary. And I was going to record about a half hour ago. I was all excited. And then my daughter called and she just wanted to talk. So, part of me wanted to get off the phone and do it while I was excited. But she was like, I miss you. And I was like, okay, what's more important than talking to my daughter, right? So I did. Yay. And now I'm like, I don't even remember what I was going to say. But one of the things, she wanted to come home. It is a 4 hour drive. She has her own apartment right now. She's graduating college. And until July, she has her own place. And I said, Haley, you should stay there until you don't have your own place. Because once you come back here, you're back in the fray. And you may not like it. So she's like, you're right. So I said, instead of driving the 8 hours, you could do me a favor. So I've been doing this planning for people. And I asked them what they want to accomplish in 90 days. And I've been doing it for free. But now I'm going to start charging. And what happens with it is it's not just a plan, it's like they get to really get in touch with what excites them. And they get to make a plan for something that they've only previously just thought in their head. And what comes out is all the considerations and why they didn't start it. And by the end of it, not only do they get like their purpose and their greatness, but they actually see that they can accomplish it. Some people want to write books, some people want to get jobs, some people, want to buy land and have a camping trip. So, excuse me. So it doesn't really matter what they want, but they get to see that it's doable, and then they schedule it in their planner, and it's something that comes out of their head, and I can feel when I'm doing it that there's a different energy. So I was trying to figure out a name for it. I did not want to be a coach because I used to be a coach. Everyone's a coach. And there was something with planning, but there's also something beyond planning. So this is what I came up with. You ready? The Planning Genie. I don't even know how to spell genie. Oh, I think it's Genie, but I'm not even sure. So I asked my daughter, and then I was going to have a tagline, and she's like, you don't need a tagline. So I said, okay, instead of driving 8 hours for Mother's Day, design me a new logo. And so I think that's what she's going to do. I hope so. But I figured let her stay up there and all that. So I don't want her to feel bad, but she doesn't. Anyway, sorry, I hurt my shoulder. So that was that. Today I went to the chiropractor, and because I had hurt my shoulder, and they've kind of been closed. But anyway, I had my little mask and everything. And then I decided, since I was down in close to Norwalk, that I would go to Stu Leonard's, one of the big grocery stores here. And I just got so sad. I have not been in a grocery store because my son's been doing my shopping. I was just so sad to see everyone in masks. And I know, duh. Well, I just hadn't seen it. And it just made me sad that this is the world. And I know it's like, that's what's so. That's what's so. And what's so is, it made me sad. So I'm not going to fight that anymore. So what happened yesterday? So then I went to Whole Foods, wore my mask. I was going to go to the liquor store, but I was like, ugh, this mask. It was like getting up into my eyes. Sorry, I did my eyebrows and they look really dumb. So that's what I keep staring at. Okay, now that I've said that, I can come back. Okay, so I went to Whole Foods. Oh, when I was at Stu Leonard's, I was in the checkout line, and like they had a red line that you have to stay behind. So the guy was done. I start going forward. Ma'am, I'm gonna have to ask you to stand back. I was like, okay, but so I was like, you know what? I get that you have to say that, but I'm 2 feet away from the woman next to me. So does this make sense? That like, who am I? Anyway, so I kind of lost my shit. When I got through the checkout, I apologized. I said, it just doesn't make any sense. I was really close to her. So, whatever. Okay. So, what happened last night? This is really the topic I wanted to talk about. Um, my son came over. Now, he feels bad saying don't come to his father, so he brings his father, who's my ex, right? Sometimes it's okay, sometimes it's not. So they come in, they're on this phone call. Now, I was cooking, I had my food, I'm cooking it on the grill. The grill wasn't lasting, la la la. So that was like because of the wind. So they end up cooking in here. But they're on this phone call, and then during dinner, my son has this girl on the phone the whole time. Okay. Then after dinner, they both get on their phones, and I'm left to clean up their mess. Now, when I cook in one pot. I don't have a dishwasher. I'm done in 5 minutes. When they cook, there's crap all over the place, and it took me like 45 minutes. And they're on their phones. And then I go sit over there with them, and my ex starts doing this stupid accent that I really didn't like. And then he gets really loud. And my neighbors live like this close to me. So I asked him nicely to please stop. He didn't stop. It was getting louder and louder. And I said, you know what? It's really time for me to go to bed. So it would be nice if you guys would leave. They didn't. They just ignored me. And I kept saying it. And I was like, do I need to start yelling? So all of a sudden, my ex goes, oh, I gotta go. And he walks out. And I was just like, I was upset all night. Like, I feel like I'm the bitch, right? Like, I let him come because so my son doesn't feel bad. And I don't want to be mean, but if it doesn't work for me, like, what am I doing? Like, why am I doing that? And why am I feeling bad when he's the one that wasn't listening to me, right? It did, and I was just like, I couldn't see out. I couldn't see a way out of this. So this morning I wake up and I'm trying to work through it, and I'm accepting, and I'm accepting, not accepting, and I'm accepting that. Finally, I'm like, you know what? I have a right to be annoyed. It's my place. They didn't help. And then they're on the phones. I'm like, so I called my ex and he didn't pick up. And then he called me back this afternoon, and I started saying, look, you know, you come over, like, what's the deal? Are you trying to piss me off? Well, there's no room in your kitchen for me to help you. And I'm like, ask what you can do. I'll move. You can do that. I'll clean up the rest. I said, don't come here, be on your phone, and then when I'm cleaning up after your big mess, you're on your phone? Like, why did you come? You didn't even talk to me. If you're going to come to be with me, then talk to me. Don't just come make a mess and let me clean up for you. So anyway, but I was screaming. In my mind, I was screaming. And first he started arguing with me, and then he just listened. And then afterwards, I was like, wow, thank you. That, that felt great. I felt so good, you know? I just got it out. And he was like, well, I was like, no, I asked you to stop and you didn't. All you got to do is stop. It's not everything you do like a victim. Just stop. I said, it really pisses me off when you don't listen to me. I'm asking nicely, and then I got to get crazy, and I got to feel bad, and I got to ruin my next 16 hours being upset about this? Don't come. Like, really, don't come. So anyway, I felt so good. So that was like, I don't know, a month or so ago when I said the new orgasm is crying, which really feels good, and yelling. It felt so good to get it out after all that time of resentment. Whew! I was awesome. So, this is the Planning Genie. I don't know. It's kind of gay. I mean, no offense to gays, but it's kind of, I don't know. I don't know. I'm still creating it. Planning Genie, because that's the way for me to actually make some money doing all this crap for now. And oh, the other thing, I know this is going on long. My social media guy quit after starting me on all this crap. So I'm finding a new one. So I'm talking to this new guy, but it's like, all right, I just have to say, okay, he got me this far, and now that's it. All right, I'm going to quit before 10 minutes. CreatingLifeOutHere.com is the blog. Second Piece of French Toast is available on Amazon. A wonderful read. Please, if you've read it, review it, tell others, and Getting Real with Hillary. That's this. Oh, and the Planning Genie. If there's something you want to create, call me. Call me. How do you do that? Call me. Bye.